Yes, hello everyone. My name is Parmeshwar Meena, and now I am going through the experiment characteristics of diode, and my roll number is 20ME02009. Uh, Aim of the experiment is we should observe and study the IV characteristics of the PN junction silicon diode. IV characteristics in the sense how the current changes with the change in voltage across the diode, and apparatus required for the experiment is a silicon diode, connecting wires, resistor, multimeter and DC voltage source. Mm, okay, first of all, what is a diode? A diode is simply a semiconductor device that is uh, a p-type heavily doped conductor and a n-type heavily doped conductor are combined. when they are combined when they are combined, the holes and the electrons will combine in a region. The holes will combine with these electrons, and there will form a region called depletion layer, and it has a barrier potential from positive to negative in opposite direction in forward bias condition. Okay, what is a forward bias condition? Means the p type of the semiconductor is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and the n type of the PN junction diode is connected to the negative terminal of the battery, and the depletion resistance becomes negligible when the voltage applied is large. Reverse bias is the condition when p type of the junction PN junction diode is connected to the negative terminal of the battery and vice versa. Then here, as it is the negative terminal of the battery and here there are the holes, these holes will be attracted to the negative terminal of the battery and creating a more wider depletion region. This will block the current to pass through this, so the holes and electrons will not pass through this depletion region. This is the reverse bias condition. And coming to the parameters that we have in this experiment: cut in or knee voltage. This is the voltage at which the current through the diode starts increasing rapidly. Okay, static resistance, it is like the resistance um, of the diode. It is just the ratio of the DC voltage applied across the diode to the DC current flowing through the diode. And dynamic resistance is the differential change ratio of voltage and the current. This is defined as the dynamic ratio, and voltage ampere characteristics of a diode varies with this equation: id equals to is into e power qv by n kt minus 1. This is the circuit diagram of the forward bias condition. The voltage source is connected with the resistor, and we have an ammeter here to measure the current flowing through this, and we have the voltmeter here. But this is the circuit when we will perform the experiment in lab, but in here for now we have simulated the circuits through software LTSpice. Okay, going through the procedure, first we have to connect the diode in correct position. That is, the p type of the diode should be connected to the positive terminal, and n type region should be connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Okay, then assume the we are assuming the resistor to be 1 kilo ohm. Okay, now we should connect the circuit as per the diagram above, and now we should vary the forward voltage. I mean the voltage source, the DC voltage source should be varied from 0.125, and we should note down the current through the diode and the voltage across the diode for each DC step value. Now we should draw the characteristics of the diode, and we should obtain the knee voltage and calculate the all the resistances that we want. Same thing will happen in the reverse bias condition, but here the diode's p region is connected to the negative terminal of the battery and vice versa. And now we here connected the 10 kilo ohm resistor, and we should follow the same procedure for the forward bias condition. This is the circuit used in simulation. In forward bias, this is the reverse bias circuit, and these are the values that I have obtained by varying the voltage. These are the currents I got. Okay, these are for reverse. These are for the reverse condition. Going to the calculations, static resistance is simply when after the knee voltage, after getting the knee voltage, it is simply the resistance, that means the slope of the line, that is called the static resistance. And I have taken here the maximum value, as maximum value of that we got will always be higher than the new voltage, so I have taken the last value. And here also I have calculated the dynamic resistance, and I got 6.12 as dynamic resistance. And this for the reverse bias, and this is the graph I got. We can see here, after a particular voltage, when we are varying the voltage, there is no current or very small current in the diode. After reaching a particular voltage, we can see there is a steady slope. We have a huge slope here, sudden increase in the current passing through the diode. And in reverse bias condition, actually the graph will be straight. And I have plotted the scale as the order of 10 power minus 13, so I have obtained more clear graph like this. But when we compare with this millivoltage milliampere scale, this will be a negligible slope, and we will get a straight line. If this is like we zoomed into the milliampere scale. This is how we got. And these are the short questions with answers. Okay, thank you.